Alright, well, I got me some soup and I got some beans. This should be good. Look, we may never win again, so we gotta be prepared. We gotta stock up. We're in for the long haul here.
Sucker bleu. I don't want to overreact. What was that? This is gonna be a good year. Not this game. The best game ever.
Hello, welcome to Hawks Recap. Blackhawks have just played their 17th game and they get shut out in Philadelphia by a score of 4-0. Alright, enough of that accent. Look, Blackhawks down Marcus Kruger because he got injured in the last game. And then also, surprisingly, Brandon Saad was out with an injury in this game as well. And then also you look at the history, and the Blackhawks haven't won in Philadelphia since 1996. Even our Stanley Cup winning teams haven't won in Philadelphia in regulation. So even though this game didn't look great, scoreboard-wise or play-wise, I mean, you can kind of take some solace in that there's some sort of black voodoo magic going on over there. Alright, sorry. I've been playing way too much Red Dead Redemption, so apologies for that. But look, the Blackhawks coming into this game, having lost 6 straight games, 1 point in those 6 games, they're trying to turn their season around here. They got a new coach, just trying to look for some sort of momentum here. And they came out into this game firing. They played the first 15 minutes absolutely fantastic. D was active. They got pressure on the Flyers. They were the better team. They were absolutely the better team. They controlled play. But they were unlucky not to score a goal. Brian Elliott stood tall, kept his team in it, and then with about 5 minutes left in the first period, the Hawks shoot themselves in the foot. Duncan Keith with the puck below the goal line, getting pressure from both sides, so to relieve that pressure, he passes to the center of the ice where usually a teammate would be. He's done this so many times throughout his career. But Anisimov, not on the same page, vacates that zone, and the puck goes straight to Claude Giroux, and well, it's Claude Giroux. He does a nice move, fake shot, gets Crawford to bite, then takes it to the backhand and pots it home, and it's the Philadelphia Flyers who are up 1-0 going into the second period. Second period would be the complete opposite of the first. The Flyers are the one that are absolutely dominating the period to start with, but Crawford coming up with some huge saves, being the great goaltender we all know, and the Hawks get themselves on a power play with a chance to tie the game because it's still only 1-0, and that's where things fall apart. About 10 seconds left on the power play. The puck comes to Duncan Keith at the blue line. He can't handle it. The puck kind of is hopping and hops over his stick. Couturier just jumps on it, battles Keith for it, gets the puck. Keith falls down, and it's off to the races for Couturier. And it's a really slow race, though. Kunitz comes and tries to break it up, but he can't. Couturier just absolutely outmuscles Kunitz. This whole entire time, Kunitz just slashing and slashing, gonna get a penalty for it. But this was a completely fantastic play by Couturier, just battling off every defender. And then not only that, but outlasting Crawford while getting mugged by Kunitz, just waiting and waiting and waiting for that opportunity, and finally scores it just as the clock expires on the power play. So technically it's not a shorthanded goal, but it really was. And the Hawks are now down 2-0. If there were any sort of wind in the sails at that point, it pretty much just went away. So the Flyers would pretty much control play for the rest of that period, that entire period, and, well, the rest of the game too. They take a 2-0 lead going into the third, and then 4 minutes into the third period, the Flyers are on the rush. Couturier with the puck on the left-hand side. He drives kind of past Ruda there, gets close to the net, throws the puck on net. Crawford makes the save, but then the puck hits off Manning and goes into the net. Manning, his first game back in Philadelphia after playing there for the last couple of years, and, well, it seems like he might be a little bit of a rogue agent here. Hawks down 3-0. There was any hope of a comeback at that point, it was gone. You can come back from a 2-goal deficit, even if you're not playing all that well, just because of fluky bounces that happen in hockey. But 3 goals in the third period, that's not happened with how they're playing. Nolan Patrick would score an empty net goal with about a minute left in this game to make it 4-0. That's how this game would finish. It's unfortunate that people who didn't watch this game and haven't watched a whole lot of Blackhawks games will look at the box score of this one and look at the season stats for Crawford and say, you know what, Crawford hasn't really been playing all that great. he hasn't really returned to form, but that couldn't be any farther from the truth. He's been absolutely fantastic this season, and even this game, and he gave up 3 goals. But how many goals could you really say that he gave up? Maybe one. There's not a whole lot he can do because it's the Wild West in front of him. It's frustrating. I know he's got to be frustrated because even if you only count like 1 goal that he gave up in this game, well, he's still a loss because the team can't score anything in front of him right now. So what do the Blackhawks have to do to get back to winning? First off, well, they have to start playing full games. They haven't really done that at all or very much this season. They played maybe 25 minutes in this game. Yeah, their defense also has to shore up. They have to stop making so many turnovers in the defensive zone. But their offense needs to start clicking again. It needs to get back to how they were at the start of this season. But for that to happen, one thing that really has to change that has just kind of evaporated as of late is they just need to get swagger back. They need to get confidence back. And right now it's not there, and it needs to come back if they ever are going to, well, win again. But that's just like my opinion, man. I'd love to hear your opinion down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Hawks Recap. I really hope you enjoyed it despite the result in this game. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate that as always. But most importantly, stay safe, make good decisions, and I'll see you next time.